Aaron Donald has signed with, wait for it, Kanye West. Kanye West and Aaron Donald are partners. Jaylen Brown and Kanye West are partners. So Kanye is in this space. He's an agent. He's trying to, he's got an agency, Donda, and he's trying to get people to sign with him, and so maybe he can help them in their business deals. Hey, I love what Kanye used to be. I love what Kanye used to be. Kanye doesn't get his props as a rapper. Kanye was a great rapper once upon a time. Kanye was a great producer. Kanye, he was. Oh, don't tell me you don't think Kanye was past tense.
No, I was saying what you said was. You said past tense. That's why I was like, oohing over was the past tense of that. Was.
Ooh.
I still think he's like, if he were to focus a little bit more on just the music and maybe not like other things, I think he still is that person. But right now, it's just, he's going through a different avenue where we haven't quite.
Okay.
Maybe seen it.
I heard him on a track going,
You're doing that thing again where you're making yourself sound old. He was doing that thing that I couldn't understand what he was saying.
He was. Did you know that song I'm talking about?
I do know what song you're talking about, but it's
okay. Was he doing that?
Yeah, look, I'm not gonna. That up? I just know my lane, and I also don't want any. Kanye has the fan base. They come out hard. They find if someone talks bad about Kanye, they find you. They know where Peacock is.
You're afraid.
They know where Peacock is. And they're like, yeah. The only two fan bases I stay away from is Taylor Swift and Kanye and the Beehive. And I'm a member of the Beehive, so I'm like president.
Don't worry about it.
So I won't be on that. But those are the three where you just kind of stay away from there.
Okay.
But
okay. See now. So you're being polite. You're being polite. So you just talked about. Now we just talked about with Ryan Hollins. I said, Ryan, what did you love about Memphis? He said, the people, down to earth, honest. Mm-hmm. And now you're telling me you're not really being honest.
But about Memphis, we know our lane. We know our lane, and we stay in it. We ain't trying to go over into the other side. We're not trying to be California. We're just trying to be good old Memphis, Tennessee, and that's what I know. I'm just trying to be good old Meghan from Memphis, Tennessee. That is it. That is all I got for it.
I love it.
But when it comes to Kanye West, what I do know, you're right. I think he's a genius. He is when music and fashion, that's his lane. Other thing that he put his name on, I'm not here for it. But for those two, he's someone who can make a lot of money. I don't know what he's doing with Donda Sports. I think that's the next question of what does he want from Donda Sports and what is this going to look like? Is it a sports agency? Is it going to be like a sports line, athleisure wear, to get Aaron Donald and Jaylen Brown, which I had no idea that Kanye and Jaylen Brown were close. That's what the reports are saying, that they're close and they've known each other for a while now, and that they've connected on the religious views and the way that family is a huge importance to them. I said, I just don't get this relationship. Jaylen Brown did a GQ cover, and I said maybe that could have started it, where Jaylen was just, getting into the fashion world. We know what he does for social justice. But in that GQ article I read what I read from him, he was talking about name the 4 people you would love to have dinner with, past to present. And he named Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X, I think Albert Einstein. And I forget who the 4th person was. But then I think about Kanye. Where is this coming to fruition? How does this work out? That dinner table, I'm just okay. Look, Jaylen Brown knows that Kanye is, the guy is a billionaire. So if he's calling.
I think that's it. There we go. Right. There it is. I think you just hit on it. You just hit on it. Okay. So you look at NBA players who are making millions of dollars and have a platform. Well, we've talked about them pretty much the entire show. So they're talked about all the time. It's an international game now, and I think a lot of the smart players, and Jaylen Brown is a smart guy, looks at it and says, okay, how can I put myself in a position where I can take my M millionaire and eventually become a B billionaire? And not that Kanye is the answer to it, but you talk to people who have gone where you're trying to go. And I think just from a very basic level, it could be this relationship. This is a beneficial relationship. I can get his insight. He's a very good businessman. He's a very good marketer. He's good at his craft. He was. So, and listen, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to keep it 100 here. I'm going to keep it 100. He was. It's not so much anymore. But I'm going to try to get as much knowledge as I can from him because maybe that can help me down the road. And he happens to be Jaylen I'm talking about. Jaylen is a sneaker free agent. He's been trying out different shoes throughout the NBA season and the playoffs. And so maybe there's a partnership beyond, hey, future business deals. Maybe there's Kanye's got some sneaker that, you know, Jaylen can represent. It's beneficial to both of them.
I think the only way it's beneficial, I think, to have I think Kanye, people have said it, when you sit down with Kanye, the things that he says that comes out of his mouth, you're just like, wow, he's so intelligent. But I think the beneficial that I think I could have been convinced over is like a fashion line, whether it be like sneakers, kicks, or like wearing his like clothes. We've seen him do that before, like the Gap Yeezy from Jesus is King wear to the Balenciaga line that he did as well. Like it sells and it's great. Now, when it comes to if this could be a sports agency, don't forget this is a man who also has Donda Sports Academy. That I don't know why we just fail to kind of like where are these kids? Who are these kids? Are they happy? Are we taking great care of them? They're, you know, so it's like I think Kanye has his hand on so much that I just think, you know, hopefully he's got the right people like around him. And he's got a lot of personal stuff to professional. Of all the people, I'm not surprised by Aaron Donald. I was just surprised that of all of the players that I could have think in the NBA, Jaylen Brown would not have been the first name that I don't think would have came to my mind. Like, okay, he's going to sign Donda Sports. I could have thinking of probably like 15 other guys that I would not be as shocked over. But Jaylen Brown, I think he's great. So let's see what Kanye does with this.
A man of surprise is Jaylen Brown. As Black Thought said, pre-Kardashian Kanye was something else. Pre-Kardashian Kanye. And by the way, there's this documentary called The History of Rap. Mm-hmm. And it had a lot of people on there. Kanye was on there doing a freestyle. Oh, it was tight. I mean, like when he's focused, one of the best.
That's the thing. He's got so much. That's why I still think he is still one of the greatest. It's just a matter of like, he's got to eliminate some other things and not be so focused on that. And I think Kanye still has the talent, hasn't left him. Like that has not left him, Michael. It's just, he's preoccupied.
Okay, I'm gonna say this as we kind of fade out. At least Kanye will share his gifts with the audience. And some people have the ability to sing and they just hold on to it. They don't share their gifts.
You're good.
Hey, thanks for watching Brother from Another on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe before you leave and be sure to watch us 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Peacock. Appreciate you.